Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 welcome to tonight's show. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you all for being here. Welcome to this weekend's the start of the weekends and the holiday in America. Collective reading. Thank you all for being here. I am Lamarr Townsend. I am a psychic, a tarot reader, an astrologer, and a medium, and I am available for personal readings. If you would like your own personal reading, definitely check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com, or text me at 703-791-9162. I am available, and I would love to read for you. And make sure you like the video, subscribe, share, and hit that bell next to the subscribe button. Hit all notifications and hype the video up. I know there are people watching tonight who are carrying things they haven't told anyone about. Maybe it's money, maybe it's love, maybe it's your future, maybe you're simply exhausted. Tonight we're asking one question. Are you going to be okay? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, a lot of y'all were here tonight. I set up the live early. I just got back from the movies. How's everyone doing? That's why I'm so late, but I'm glad to see everyone is still here. I should put some eye drops in my eye real quick, actually. Hold on. Which, as you can see, is doing a lot better as well. How's everyone doing? Happy holiday. Happy 4th of July holiday to those celebrating in America or elsewhere. All right. I know a lot of people are off today or on Friday. Hi, realize. Hi, J Manuel. J Manuel says tomorrow is the mark of a new chapter of my life, and this notification reminded me, but assured me I will be okay. Interesting, J Manuel. What's going on? Hi, Lennon. How are you? Hi, Heather. Hi, Mama Travels. Hi, J Manuel. How's everyone doing tonight? I just got back home from seeing Minions, the Minions movie, the new Minions movie. The new Minions. It's called Minions and Monsters, I think. It was cute. It was my first Minion introduction to the Minions, so it was very interesting. Very, very interesting. It was more intricate than I thought it would be. I didn't know they didn't speak English. I didn't know the Minions didn't speak English, so that was kind of surprising. Their accents are really cute though, and I just thought it was silly fun. I laughed a few times. It was cute. So making the best out of what I can. That's all you can do, Lennon. I am available for live readings tonight. If anyone wants a live reading, you can send your donation in. Of course, you all know it's $30. You get a full spread, final card. You can always come back and see what I predicted for you. I don't delete these live streams, and you can ask any question you want to. Your question does not have to be specific to the topic of the video. And we will get right to your question after the collective reading. So how was everyone's night? What did everyone do tonight? Did you do anything fun? What's been new with you? Is the person watching this video going to be okay? Is the person watching this video, whether they're watching the live and or the replay, is this person watching this video right now going to be okay? I'm hearing that Chrisette Michele song, I'ma be okay. I'ma be okay. I'll survive out something. I won't cry, no way. The Falling Star says, I passed my driving test. I like to thank God and Jesus for answering my prayers. Period. The Falling Star. Amen. And congratulations. J Manuel says, I am officially a home owner and officially out my parents' home. Major milestone. Whoa. We need to talk, J Manuel. That is huge. I have been out of the loop. So much good news today. I'm loving it. That is big. Wow. How do you feel, J Manuel? How do you feel, the falling star? The Lennon says went grocery shopping earlier for the week, took a bath, now chilling. Period. You have been really glowing lately and I love it. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. Yeah, my eye's doing better, so that's good. I should actually put some cream on it too. Some inflammation cream. That seems to help it a lot as well. So I'll wash my hands and put some cream on it in a minute. But child, it is a heat wave, so I'm wearing my sunscreen. So that's my secret, and I stay hydrated. I have my water. This is really good water. Do y'all drink this? This is like tea. I mean, not really like tea, but it is tea. You get what I mean, right? And it has electrolytes. It's Hawaiian volcanic water. Hi, Chikia. Have y'all heard of this? Hawaiian volcanic water. It's so good. All right. Give me a second. Y'all have to blow my nose. Hi, Tawanda. Everyone's in the room tonight. J Manuel, we need to talk. This is huge. I feel like there is a big shift happening. On my way back home from seeing Minions, first of all, my first out of thought after seeing the movie was that was interesting. And then as I was driving home, I thought about it and I was like, you know what? That wasn't actually half bad. I had fun with that. It kind of reminded me of like cartoons I would watch like when I was a kid that would genuinely make me laugh. Like y'all remember like the old episodes of Tom and Jerry and how they were genuinely funny and that nothing would be said or you would like there was really or like there was no English language really or there barely was. It reminded me of that. It was cute. Very childish though, obviously made for kids. So I did doze off a few times, but I got the gist of the story. I'll be right back. Hold on. Fonzie. Paid your water bill today, period. Thank God for having the money to do that, child. Plus more. We love that, Heather. Water has flavor. I don't like Dasani. I pretty much drink them all, but I prefer anything that has electrolytes and is volcanic, if that makes sense. The one thing I can't get into is the Perrier. Do y'all like Perrier? That's a little bit too fancy for me. Like, just give me water with some ice, please. J Manuel says, I'm very excited and have been so busy but loving this transition. I'll hit you in the details soon. God bless everyone and happy 4th. Yes, J Manuel. Congratulations. That's exciting. Child. Big things are happening. The Falling Star says, I feel great relief. I tend to put pressure on myself when there are others doing the most critical judgment on my performance. I understand that. So this with win is a huge loss weight on my shoulder. I feel that, the Falling Star. Well, congratulations. You like Dasani, or you like this water? Yeah. I almost wish I had kept it cool or like cold, but child, water's water. You don't like purified water? I actually do like purified water. I generally drink the water in my tap, but if that's because I have a water purifier on my tap. Like I have a water filter on my tap. Water, so it's not like I'm actually drinking water from the tap straight, which is kind of like you do you, but I need a filter on my tap water. But the filtered tap water actually is tea. It tastes good with some ice, chow. I feel like you can't always tell the difference, but water definitely does have flavor. Yes, everyone's saying congratulations, J Manuel and the Falling Star. Yes, I like lemon and peach Perrier. Yeah, I'm feeling really great about this upcoming school year. That's good. Yeah, I love the good vibes. Everyone's like having good things going for them, period. All right, you guys. So once again, if anyone wants a live reading while I'm here, I am available for live readings. If you have a question you want to get answered, y'all know live readings are the cheapest option, the quickest option. You can ask any question you want to, as long as you ask it while I'm here. And yeah, do not hesitate to send your donations. Let's go ahead and get it right into it. Once again, for the person watching this video right now, whether they're watching the live and or the replay, is the person watching this video going to be okay? Give us truth, give us honesty, give us clarity, give us insight, spirit. Give us guidance. I've been getting my skin up and body care up in private. The period. Does it have a different taste? Maybe a little sweet? I feel like that's what it is. It's like a little sweet. Yeah, I also feel like the ice you use is really important too, though. Thank you to whoever just donated for a live reading. Preference for spring water, though. I like spring water. You know what also is good as well water, though. Well water actually can be really, really good. Like genuine well water, like from the well. Very cold too, actually, surprisingly. I like water with like a little crispness, a little like freshness. Thank you, pseudonyms. I got your donation. So pseudonyms is first on. Oh wait, I need to put my eye cream on. Pseudonyms is first on the list for live readings. If anyone else wants to be on the list for live readings, send your donations in now, or hold your peace until the next live. Or I'm also available for personal readings as well. Last shuffle. Are you gonna be okay? Let's get into it. It's so interesting to me how many people show up at the late night lives and how lively the late night lives are sometimes versus the early lives. It's so interesting. A lot of people seem to come alive at night, child, during the witching hour. How interesting. All right. Three of Inspiration. Three of Inspiration is definitely an energy of having multiple things going on at once, multitasking, crossing wires, or the feeling of crossing wires, something happening fast, coming at you fast, or you going towards or coming towards something fast. Life happening fast. Something could be happening fast. This also can be the card of like a little bit of walking on eggshells, not wanting to make the wrong decision, not wanting to make the wrong move, understanding that every wrong move, every wrong decision has repercussions. But this also can be the card of overthinking it, overthinking your moves, overthinking your decisions. Three of Wands can be a card of impulsiveness, but it can be a question of, is it the right, is it or is it not the right time for impulsiveness once again? So there's the energy of a lot being expected of you, either energetically or responsibly wise, tangibly wise, life wise. Certain areas of life, at least three areas of life where you're expected to step up and make decisions. I almost want to say maybe you could be struggling with, or things could just be happening fast. It could be overwhelming. Be careful or be aware of making decisions, like making not fully conscious decisions. Like, be in your body when you make these decisions. Be in your body mentally, spiritually, emotionally, like when making decisions. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing you making a decision or someone making a decision and literally checking out of their body spiritually or mentally or emotionally. So it's like you're not making a decision from your true self or the true version of self. We show up because we love you. I'm definitely more alive at night, says Pseudonyms. You like cucumber water. That's interesting. I actually like lemon. I don't mind lemon in my water, actually. I used to like put certain gemstones in my water. Shungite in your water is really good. Um, but it tends to break apart as well after some time. So depending, well, no, it breaks easily, kind of. So, um, you're right, Lennon. Water does have flavor. It's so interesting how people, and so many people say water does not have flavor, and that's why they don't like it. But it really does have flavor naturally. It's so interesting. Why don't we talk about that more often? This is the channel where we can talk about these types of things, by the way. So make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. How water has flavor and taste. But it's true. It's true. And there's a reason why, depending on what type of water you put in certain drinks, like depending on what type of water you use with your coffee, it will make the coffee taste different. Have you noticed that? And then there's the thing with using certain types of water in everyday products like diffusers, like having to use a certain type of water, such as distilled water, you know? So water is so interesting. Deer Park water is yuck. Yeah, I feel like Deer Park water is like one of the basic ones. No shade. No shade. I feel like Dasani is one of the basic ones too, but Dasani is kind of trusted. Like, it's like, okay, if it's there, it's there. I grew up and I don't see this that often. You know how you can get those big things of the water jugs, and then you put them on the water, on the things where it's like you can either press the hot one for hot water or the blue one for cold water. I actually grew up with one of those. Those things are actually tea too. The water is cold in those somehow. Like, it stays cold. But anyways, I will be right back. I'm gonna go put my eye cream on because my eyes not looking too bad, but I don't want it to. Voss water. Voss water. I don't drink enough, but it reminds me of Smile too. Townsend? The 5-gallon jug, yes, exactly. Alexander says, "Hey, I grew up with one of those water jug machines too, right, Alexander?" Period. Those things were so good. Like, I kind of want to buy one for my. I kind of want to buy one of those. Why don't people use those anymore? I guess because now I also grew up with the refrigerators that have the water things on them too, so which are also really good too. But has anyone watched the movie Obsession in theaters? Yes, it's. I think I've seen Obsession twice, and it's really, really good. I am obsessed and creeped out at the same time. Um, each time I went, it was a full theater. I am. It's still playing, actually, as well. It's really, 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 really good. And the story's actually like the story's interesting too. You got to be careful with them love spells, y'all. How are you, Alexander? All right, let's continue. Page of Voices, are you going to be okay? Page of Voices is connected to your thoughts, your inner thoughts, connected to processing of information once again, like how you're processing information, energies, frequencies coming at you, but this is connected to your overall stability. Interesting. This reminds me of what we were talking about with CERN for some reason the other day. And the CERN live, but there is some what's the word I want to use? There's some fears, there's some worries you have around your stability. You wonder if you're going to be okay mentally with all that's going on in the world and your circumstances. You wonder if you're going to be okay stability wise, money wise, if you're going to be able to maintain. Or the way the spirit is showing me, it's almost like, or if the universe is like going to demote you in some sort of way, like, or like, or you like there's a fear of getting lost up in the shuffle of life. Like, what if life happens and I'm not prepared? Like, it kind of feels like that too. Fear over making the right decisions, fear over your stability, money. There's some genuine concerns over, are you going to be okay? Interesting. You know what, as well? Like, I always see the people dancing on this woman's top. Like, there's this energy of also like other people seem to be doing so well. Other people seem to be handling it so much better. How come they get to go out and party or go on vacations, but maybe that's just how they cope, right? Maybe they are feeling this as well, but they cope in different ways. Maybe they have the resources to cope in that way. But we're all coping, right? At different levels and frequencies. We're all managing. So try not to compare yourself or your journey to other people's. Try not to compare your coping mechanisms to other people's, because that's really what it comes down to. No one's life is perfect, and we need to remember that. So even though from the outside they seem to be doing okay, you don't really know that. Focus on you. It feels like ground you. It's and once again I go back to this energy of like ground back in your body, get back into your body mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, fully. especially mentally. Love the actress. I'm doing well, Alexander. You love the actress that plays Nikki. Indy Navarrete, I think is her name. You jumped in the car scene. Wait, which car? What happened? What car scene? The beginning? You know what scene I find really the most creepy in that movie? The scene I find the most creepy in that movie, Obsession, and the scene that sticks with me the most is at the very beginning when I'm assuming this is the car scene you're talking about, where he's in the car. They're in the car. He's dropping her off, and he acts really awkward. Like he says something really awkward, and I'm always like, dude, why did you say that? Like that's so. Why would you say that? Anyways, um. So then she walks off. She's kind of like, do you like me? He's like, no, even though he does like her. And then she's like, good, because I don't like you like that, or something like that. She walks off, and then he makes the wish, right? And then as soon as he makes the wish, it cuts back to her looking at him, but she's in the shadows, and like she has a certain stance where it's like she's in predator mode, but you can't see her face. That is such a creepy scene. And she's standing at like the top of her steps, hasn't even walked in the door. Like that scene is so creepy to me. It gives me chills when I think about it. When she's like, when that switch happens with her, child, no ma'am. And then everything on from there is just, child, a demon. Seriously, demonic. Yeah, Indy Navarrete, she's so pretty. I think they meant in the car scene where Sarah gets her head bashed in. Oh, yeah, that one. It was with Sarah, but in the beginning it was so creepy. Her just standing there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, the car scene where they're talking. Yeah, yeah, that was creepy too. But I mean, I don't know what they expected. Like, did he not expect that she was gonna come? Like, we all knew that was gonna happen. No shade. So Sarah kind of set herself up with that one. But yeah, it is so crazy. And then in the end, I had to watch it a few times, but in the end, when he like, and or he takes like the medicine, the pills, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but you hear her break the wishing thingy, and then he like suddenly like falls back in love with her, but then he ends up dying, and then the spell is broken. So it's so interesting. Like she ended up doing the same thing to him that she did to her, but it ended up like backfiring. Child, them love spells. Yeah, I don't mess with love spells. Yeah, love spells you gotta be careful. Like, period. Night of Emotions, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Gemini energy. Night of Emotions is liveliness. What's it facing? It's facing the page of materials. Getting a lot of face cards showing up. But I'm also feeling a lot of comparison energy. I feel like there's a lot of comparison energy going on. A lot of people may be comparing themselves to you. You may be comparing yourself to other people. There's an energy of like feeding off of each other's energies. Like you have something I need. Like I need your jovialness. I need your sunlight. I need your sunny personality and disposition. Maybe you need my determinedness. You need my vocalness. You need my discipline. Like there's something about that. Pay attention to that in your relationships at this time. Because it really feels like about the ways you're coping and managing. The ways you're coping and managing in life at this time. Ten of Voices, connected to confidence, purpose, self-expression. Ten of Voices is definitely fear, pain, difficulties, maybe a hit or a blow to confidence, the ego. Some of you could be going through some sort of ego death or the universe humbling you in some way, shape, or form, or redirecting you. But it once again is experienced as painful. Like there's some element of I don't want to be dealing with this. I don't want to be experiencing this. I hear the word agony as well. Some of you, this could be connected to romance or romantic energy. Some of you, this is connected to struggling to find your purpose or connect with your purpose or connect with purpose in life. Feeling purpose. Some of you, it definitely feels like more like there's a lot more happening mentally than you give yourself or your mind or your mental health credit for. Not saying that everyone has mental health issues or concerns, but definitely saying that there needs to be more attention put to mental health and mental concerns and not bottling things up and having an outlet or, person to talk to, someone to talk to. All right. And I go back to my beginning monologue to the show where I mentioned even at the beginning of the show, some of you are, what did I say at the beginning of the show? Hold on. I still have my prompt. I mentioned at the beginning, I know there are many people watching tonight who carry things that you have never told anyone about. This is this card right here. This is that energy. Alexander says this is resonating. Right. It's resonating for me too. A lot of you do carry battles that you don't tell anyone about. And you don't really need to, but you also don't need to hold it in. You don't need to carry the weight alone. All right. Holding it in may be causing more issues or pain than you think. All right. By the way, I'm doing live readings, but if you want a live reading, definitely send your donations in before I sign off. We've got one person on the list so far. Send your donations via the link in the chat I just posted or the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo on the screen. Remember, it's $30. You get a full spread just like this, a final card at the end. You can always come back and see what I predicted for you. It's a dated live stream, and I don't delete these lives as well. And you can ask any question you want to. Your question does not have to be specific to the topic, although it can also be specific to the topic as well. I was gonna say something. Oh, are you guys excited for the new Evil Dead movie that's coming out, I think, next month? The last the Evil Dead, I think it was called Evil Dead Rise, child. Honey, had me shook. Had me shook. I think I saw it twice. It was really creepy. So I'm really excited for the new Evil Dead movie. I think comes out next weekend, and I heard it's actually good. So I'm excited for that. Tomorrow or today, I guess, because it's Saturday. Technically, I'm going to go see Star Wars again. Favorite movie of the year. That's why I use my college's mental health center. Yes, Chiquia. Been with my therapist for over 2 years and got a diagnosis with ADHD. Definitely getting the mental health check. That part. Yes. I think a lot of people go undiagnosed with certain things mental health wise. I really, really do. Um, Two of Inspiration shows up. connected to work, job, routine, looking for direction, but also looking for feedback. That's quite interesting. Looking for direction, but also looking for feedback. Or you're either looking for direction and or looking for feedback. Or you're either looking for direction or looking for feedback. Or you're looking for direction and or feedback. You get what I mean? Some of you, though, are looking for direction, looking for feedback from the universe. Some of you are looking for direction or feedback from just externally outside yourself. Someone tell me I'm doing a good job. Someone tell me I'm moving in the right direction. Someone tell me it's going to be okay. Once again, maybe that's why you're here tonight or this morning, evening, whenever you're listening or watching, to hear that it's going to be okay, but also to hear the ways in which you may be participating in it not currently being okay, or how you can also work towards making it better. Muse of inspiration. I think having solid relationships in your life, solid relationships where there's emotional connection, where you feel emotionally connected, where you feel you can be emotionally vulnerable, safe, centered, secure, held. Whether that is platonic, whether that is, once again, romantic, whether that is familial, family, whether that is digitally, right? I keep hearing being held emotionally. It's like kind of like that's all you want. That's all your spirit, your soul wants is to be held emotionally. That is the feeling of it's going to be okay. If the feeling of being okay could be described in any moment or situation, that would be the feeling. That would be the feeling. Being held, feeling safe to cry, feeling safe to just be you, express you. That hugging embrace, right, of your partner, of your loved one, of your family, child, of your cat or your dog or your bird or your horse, whatever it is, child. All right, that is the energy of image transference of it's going to be okay. That's saying it's going to be okay without saying it, without words. Does that make sense? This is all that energy. I think that's why I love Star Wars so much and why I've seen it so much. I kind of do get that energy from it. Like it's going to be okay in the end. Like everything works out in the end. I feel held by that movie. Like that's so important to feel held. Do you have a relationship in your life, whether it's to a person, place, or thing, right? Do you have a relationship in your life where you feel held, right? Like a little bit, like a little Grogu. All right, that's important. I think. Do you have a relationship like that in your life? Of course there's you help you hold yourself down, right? But I think it's important to also have that outside yourself as well. So I think you, because I hear already someone in the back saying me, I hold myself down. That's not a correct answer. I'm not going to accept that answer. All right. Do you have a relationship outside yourself where you feel held? That's important, I think, with just being okay, feeling okay, understanding that it's going to be okay. The feeling of you're not alone. That's so important. So I don't know why I'm getting that energy, child. Happy 4th, Heather. Mm-hmm. Those Evil Dead movies are crazy. They are legit scary too. Alexander says Alexander says my therapist told me she thinks I have ADHD. I need to go get formally diagnosed though. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if like I have some form of ADHD as well, to be honest. Yeah. Like I think more people have ADHD. I think more people are probably autistic. Like I read something where allegedly, but I read something where like Michael Jackson might have been autistic. Like I think more people have these commonalities than we would think or believe, you know. Um all right. Ace of Inspiration shows up. Forward movement, change, transformation, major endings, moving on, letting go, movement. Things are going to be okay because things are moving for you. Things are going to be okay for you because things are ending. There is no stagnancy I'm sensing in the cards. The only stagnancy I'm really sensing is you within, once again, your own self, your own energy, your own body, your own thoughts, your own mind. But once again, these are things you can work on, work through, maybe once again by moving your body more often, um, having a spiritual routine, spiritual baths, spending more time in nature, especially now that, you know, depending on where you live, the weather's nice. But I feel like you're going to be okay because things are moving. I definitely feel for you in particular major movement by fall season, the fall equinox, October, November, or within the next 8 weeks, 8 months. I get major movement. Major endings that make space for new beginnings. Major moves towards change that ushers in new experiences, new opportunities, new chances for growth, new chances for expansion in your life. And I don't know why I get the energy of how like one moment, one thought, one decision, one conversation, one happenstance circumstance can change your life. Like I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Like I don't know why Spirit is showing me someone like randomly just deciding, you know, I don't know. I just decided that day I was gonna go get a lottery ticket. I bought the lottery ticket and ended up being the winning lottery ticket for millions of dollars or hundred thousands of dollars or whatever it is. Like, or you know, if I had never gone to this event, I would have never met this person, and then therefore I would have never, you know, had this opportunity. I would have never had this job. I would have never been able to advance in the company. I would have never been able to move to this location or get my foot in this door. Like it kind of feels like that. It's movement, movement that leads to something. Also, it does feel like obviously Ace of Wands. It could be fast movement too. So things could be moving fast for y'all when this change does come in. But I will say Ace of Inspiration is also about change that involves decisions. All right. So you once again do have some decisions to make, which goes back to the first card. I agree they are scary. Oh yeah, I definitely think Michael Jackson could have been autistic, have ADHD. Yeah, for sure. Like he had issues sleeping. Well, we know he had issues sleeping. Although I read also or heard that one major reason he had issues sleeping was because of the cases he was dealing with. Um, but I also heard he had issues sleeping before that as well. Like his mind was just always moving, you know? So once again, it goes back to the mind, your thoughts, how you process information, how you process the world around you, you know? Like life can be overwhelming, you know? We don't always have to have the answers in the moment. We just have to be present. That's where the answers lie. I may not have support, but I do have spiritual support, period. It's hot as hell here in North Carolina, child. It is hot as I don't know what in Virginia. But Falling Star says God just gave me the idea to get a passport. I was wondering what the next major goal to get in my life after the driver's license. Definitely get your passport, child. I want to travel. Oh my god, I hope my AirPods don't. I want to travel. Lyndon stayed traveling, child. But Lyndon actually invited me to, I believe, Texas. And now that Jay Manuel finally got his place, because we've been talking about that for I feel like years. You know, I probably will go visit California. Finally, after years and years and years of saying I want to visit Cali. So, ciao, we got some traveling to do, honey. Like Madonna. All right. In that one song from Bedtime Stories. Alexander Khan says he was a Virgo sun. He was a Virgo sun, but I think he also had Pisces in his chart, right? You want to travel too. Where are you from, Alexander? Are you from the States? Are you from overseas? I'm looking at your oh, you're American. I just pulled up your page. You're actually Alexander's a cutie. You're from the United States. Okay, you're from the States. You went to go see Charlie XCX? Alexander, you're definitely one of our people's child. We love Charlie over here, honey. All right. Yes, California and Texas are so fun. Lamarr going on tour. Pisces moon and Pisces rising. That's why he was so creative. And that Virgo gave him the discipline, but the dichotomy, child, that's probably why he couldn't sleep. I'm from the States, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. Ooh, child. Louisiana. That's one place I want to visit too, is New Orleans. For the magic and also the food. I heard the food is really good, obviously. And I heard New Orleans is just fun. Also, I think Lennon gave me. Actually, I think I have pins he gave me from the Marie Laveau, her tomb. Of course, you know I want to visit Egypt. Speaking of tombs, yes, Alexandra, you're welcome. Yes, child. I just got back from South Korea. You're so jet lagged. Oh my god, how'd you like South Korea? You've seen Charlie XX 3 times. Which was your favorite time? You're currently in Texas. Okay. Period. How do you like Texas, Alexander? How old are you, Alexander? Are you in your 20s? I attract a lot of people who are like younger for some reason. Fonzie, why do you always do this? Like, what? It's like we're on the show. Like, you're just the official sidekick, I guess. You're just the official sidekick, the mascot, honey. The food in New Orleans is so good. Such a fun city. Yeah, I definitely want to visit. Love Louisiana. I'm 2 hours away from Louisiana. I'm jelly. I definitely want to visit Louisiana. St. Louis Cemetery #1, where Louis Marie Laveau is. You're in your 30s now. 33. Really? You look younger. You look good, child. Pseudonym says SK was amazing. South Korea was amazing. Very, very, very clean. We love that. The older folks hated my bright clothing, though. Neutral colors are considered more polite. Oh, because you don't want to stick out, I guess. Ciao. But I do want to visit, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love that it was clean. I really want to visit Japan so bad. I love Japanese culture. I love Japanese food. I love Japanese music. I really want to visit Japan, Tokyo. Yes, Alexander. Shout out to the millennials looking young for our age. I like to recite American Horror Story covering Marie Laveau lines. 33 is Jesus' number. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Alexander, you're having your Jesus year, child. Oh my God, these cats are. Cleopatra, who summoned you? Yeah, who summoned you? Y'all heard the DL Whisper got out of jail? Child. She seems like a changed woman, so we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. Leave TS alone, though. You want to go to Japan too, South Korea as well. I think my friend Kiana went to South Korea. She liked it a lot. Japan is on the bucket list. Yeah, I definitely want to go to Japan so bad. Canada, I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Africa too. So y'all know I DoorDash as well, like on the side, and I've been like, I didn't know there was African restaurants here, child. That food be smelling good. The African food be smelling so good, child. Oh my gosh. I never got into American Horror Story like that. But I heard the new season is about to be tea because they're about to have Emma Roberts back. I love Emma Roberts. I am obsessed with her. And I believe, is Kim Kardashian coming back? I heard Lady Gaga might be coming back. Like I heard the next cast for American Horror Story is about to be like a all-star cast. So, but I love Emma Roberts. Like I'm obsessed with Emma Roberts. By the way, if anyone wants a live reading, definitely send your donation in before I sign off for the night. Once again, it is $30. You get a full spread, a final card. You can always come back and see what I predicted for you. And yeah. Alexander, where have you been? I love how when like new people come out of the shadows in the lives. Have you always been watching? How long have you been a subscriber? I tried Ghanaian food a while ago. It was so effing good. I've tried Jamaican food. I like Jamaican food a lot. It's very like spice, and it's like not the type of spice like Middle Eastern spice. It's like a, I guess I don't know the best way to describe it is like African spice. It's like more nutty type of spice. Like if that makes sense. It's like more less fragrant like Middle Eastern and more. I don't know how to describe it. It's like if you could take the fragrance of the Middle Eastern and turn it take that fragrance and turn it into the it has more the spice has more bite. The African spice has more bite. If that makes sense, that's what I feel. I love Emma Roberts too. I've seen her in person in New Orleans. I am so jealous. This was during the Scream Queens time. Love that show. Was she nice? Because I heard she can be a bitch. No shade. Was Emma Roberts nice? Also, I heard she's actually really, really close to Julia Roberts, actually. Like, I heard they hang out a lot, which I found interesting. I love tea like that. Chikia says there's an Ethiopian food is really good. Placed in New Orleans and it was amazing. They hold spiritual ceremonies there, which is so beautiful. I love that. You're a new subscriber. Your videos have been coming up recently. Okay, I love that. Chikia says Ghana and Jamaica are on my bucket list. I feel connected to these places. Jamaican food is yummy. Jamaican food is really good. Yeah. Ethiopian food's really good. Um I want to say Haitian food is good too. I will be right back, y'all. Give me a second. By the way, if anyone wants a live reading, I'm available. Send your donations in before I sign off for the night. All right. This was at a screening for Scream Queen, so she was up on stage and she did seem nice. Okay, good. Yeah, I actually really like Emma. I also like Hayden Panettiere. Like, I actually love the girlies from that era. Ace of Emotions. Once again, a lot of emotion showing up in the cards. Are you going to be okay? We get the Ace of Emotions. We get the Ace of Inspirations. And it's interesting because we get the Ace of Emotions right after the Ace of Inspiration / the Ace of Wands shows up. So I feel like you are going to be okay. Emotionally, I feel like there's something coming up or coming around the bend for you where some of you will get to explore new emotional territory. Some of you will get to challenge yourself emotionally. But also to be free emotionally. Some of you have really been keeping things bottled in. That's been part of the issue, actually. Part of the issue is how much you've been keeping things bottled in. But I get the opportunity to release, break the chains, break free. Some of you have an escape coming up. Maybe some of you do have like an emotionally enthralling or emotionally fulfilling trip you're planning. All right. Or a move, a relocation. Something impulsive, an impulsive decision, an impulsive trip, an impulsive um decision to take a risk, take a chance, throw caution to the wind, allow your emotions to, or allow something that emotionally draws you to take the lead. All right. To give in emotionally. I see you giving in to something, someone emotionally and enjoying it, feeling safe in it. And it kind of, I've just heard the energy of like finally, like finally. But you know what? Once again, I'm getting back to once again, embrace. I get the energy of your soul, your spirit wants embrace, emotional embrace. And some things, someone, but also something comes to emotionally embrace you. So it's going to be for a lot of you relationship, but also something else like opportunity, relocation, stepping outside your comfort zone, something involving taking a risk, taking a chance. Something where you just pull the trigger and you're happy you did. I see also, I'm hearing being okay is not a state, it's movement. You're moving towards being okay. That's the biggest takeaway I'm hearing. You're moving towards being okay. It's not a state of being. It's not a state you encompass and kind of like sit sedentary in. You move towards being okay. And yes, you are absolutely moving towards being okay. Once again, I get a lot of energy, the most energy of this validation that you're going to be okay showing up more so towards like the fall equinox, September, October, going into the end of the year, the new year, November, December of this year, going into next year, 2027. Yes, same here. Love Hayden Panettiere. Love her and Bring It On in Nashville. I hope she's doing well. I got to read her book she just came out with. Yes. Yeah, I thought about doing a reading on Hayden, but I wasn't sure if people would actually watch it. So I didn't, but I do love Hayden a lot. Would y'all watch a Hayden Panettiere reading? Lady G says, yes, it's already happening. Page of Inspiration. All the pages are showing up. The pages, the nights. Page of Inspiration shows up connected to timing, the past, familiar energy. There is a little bit of energy of wanting time to speed up or wanting to speed up time, wanting to be okay, wanting to speed up to being okay or feeling okay. It's like the energy of the child that once again has a temper tantrum or a tantrum or a crash out because it doesn't have the words to express what it's feeling, or um there's a energy of powerlessness, feeling powerless, that also comes from the crash out as well. The Justice card shows up: balance, fairness, karma, balancing the scales, balancing the karmic scales, legalities as well, unexpected changes, radical change. The last card is Nine of Emotions. I think, yes, you're going to be okay because you're moving towards being okay. You're not staying stagnant. And that's the most important part, is you're moving towards something. And what you're moving towards is stability, is opportunity, is newness, endings. Is it going to bring some uncomfortableness? Yeah. But part of being okay is also working through that uncomfortableness internally. And I think that's part of the bigger lesson as well, is that part. Understanding that being okay requires work. Once again, it's not a state of being where it's like, okay, I'm here and I'm okay, so I guess I'm going to be okay forever. No more for me to do. No, being okay is a constant state of being. Being okay, which means you have to maintain that. Maintain that state of being. Clock fatigue. All right. So being okay is more than just this final destination you think it is. Being okay is being okay in the moment. All right. I got your donation. Thank you, AK. So we're actually about to get to live reading. So once again, if anyone wants a live reading before we sign off for the night, send your donations in before I sign off. Once again, we have 2 people on the list so far. So if anyone wants to be third on the list, get your readings in. All right, before I sign off for the night, and I would love to read for y'all as always. Yes, hey AK, how's everyone doing tonight? Let's pull a final card tonight for the collective. Let's pull from this deck. Actually, let's get good vibes. Oops. Alexander, do you post on YouTube or social media? What's your thing? Like, what do you do? Are you a content creator? All right, final card for the collective. Do I want to take this one? Because it kind of fell out. Oh, let's go with it. Let's just go with it. Two of Abundance. All right, let's read. It says life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. I mentioned multitasking at the beginning. Interesting. All right. Two. Two what? What do you mean two, Lady G? Alexander says, I'd love to become a content creator. I'm just figuring out what I like to make content on. Got it. Yeah, you have that vibe. I thought you were. You just seem very sociable. All right. Let's get into pseudonyms question. And once again, last call for live readings. If anyone wants to send a donation for your live reading, send your donation in or hold your peace until next time. Let's get pseudonyms question on this, or let's get pseudonyms name on the screen. And pseudonym, did you put your question with your donation? Let's see. You wanted a 10? What do you mean 10? Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay, yes, we got the question. Yes, pseudonyms, I got your question. Oh, you wanted 10 of abundance. Got it. Interesting. Oh, as a sign that everything's gonna be okay, Lady G. You're welcome, pseudonyms. You have a Libra rising, so that could be it. Oh, interesting. I have a Libra moon. What's your sun sign, Alexander? Are you an earth or an air sun sign? Or I could see you being fire as well. Actually, I could see you being water too. So I'm not really sure, but I feel more air or earth. Sun sign for you. Hold on, I'll be right back. Earth Sun. I got it right. Ah, I got it right. I knew you were an Earth Sun or an Air Sun. You're a Capricorn. Interesting. I didn't see that coming. I would have thought maybe Taurus. Air moon, Capricorn sun, Aquarius moon. That makes so much sense. I'm a Capricorn sun, Libra moon. So that is T, Alexander. I love when I'm right. You appreciate what came out. Yes, Lady G. You're a Cancer sun, Cancer moon, and Cap rising, by the way. I don't know if that helps. Will you read? So, okay, let's get to Pseudonym's question. Pseudonym wants to know, Hi, Lamarr. Thank you so much for what you do. I'm about to quit my very complicated job. I love a lot of people there, but my coworker on the team I work with has been exhibiting some bullying behavior, and I don't see any advancement in the company for my current position. It's also part of the Methodist Church, and I have come to the realization in the past year that I am not Christian, and I'm getting tired of pretending. I want to follow my heart and passions, but I don't know specifically and practically what that looks like. I feel like there's something wonderful waiting for me, but I can't see it yet, and I feel like I'm wandering around in the dark. My money situation is okay. I am debt free. I have a supportive and wonderful fiance, and I will do what I have to do to take care of myself and my family, but I feel very unsure about my career and purpose. I want to make a difference. Not sure what specific question to ask. Hope you can help me. Thank you. Um, what message does pseudonyms, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for pseudonym about pseudonym's purpose, career, and direction in life? What message do pseudonyms, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for pseudonym about pseudonym's career, purpose, and direction in life? Make me feel so brand new, brand new. Are you a December Capricorn, Alexander? Because that's the interesting part. I don't know. December and January Capricorns have a unique distinction between them. Um, all right, let's get into pseudonyms. The Lover's card shows up connected to leadership, connected to image, physical appearance, connected to how you see yourself, how other people see you. The Lover's card is two people, two energies coming together for a bigger purpose. So this could be the energy of you being definitely drawn towards a purpose and leadership, being drawn towards a specific position in particular. I don't know why I keep getting the energy of you like taking over for someone or taking after someone, stepping in for someone. Like not quite being the substitute teacher, or maybe starting out as the substitute teacher, but then becoming like the permanent teacher, but stepping in for a teacher that had to step out or got fired or moved on. Like there's something about that. Like just as an example, you know, not saying you're a teacher, but that's just an example. You're a December Capricorn. Hi, Gio. Hi, Lamar. Making smoothies. Been going to bed, but I'm listening while cleaning up. I love that. Yeah. What time is it? It's 4 a.m. here, child. So, yeah, it's pretty late. But I love that you're making smoothies. The smoothie sounds really good right now, actually. Like a smoothie or some soup, but like a soup that's like more broth based. By the way, I'm available for live readings. If anyone wants to get a last minute live reading in, send your donations. But yeah. I like your energy, Alexander. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel even though you don't make videos. I wanna follow your story. And you're Turkish and Pakistani. I love that. You've been craving a smoothie. Yeah, smoothies are really good. The Empress shows up, connected to money, finances, stability, investments. The Empress is once again being in a position of power, being in a position of leadership. So I get the energy of power, leadership, being in positions of power and leadership. Um, the Empress is also about creation. So maybe you're meant to create something. Maybe you're meant to step into entrepreneurship. The Ace of Pentacles shows up. Offer, contract, a door opening, conversations about money, stability. Maybe once again utilizing your knowledge, your information, or the ability to share information um as a way to make money. So maybe you really do have the gift of teaching. Are you a teacher or something like that? Yes, Alexander. You are the key. The Knight of Materials shows up for you. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You said you're a Capricorn rising. Shows up in the position of Cancer. So this definitely could be your energy. The Knights are typically between the ages of late 20s to late 40s, maybe early 50s. Um, I really get leadership. I get that you're supposed to be in the positions where you're calling the shots, pseudonyms. Um, where you have power, you have authority, you have a leverage. Maybe you have a platform as well. Where your reputation is precedes you or is able to precede you. The Four of Voices shows up connected to purpose, ironically, energy, zest for life. Um, you kind of overthink it. You overthink it. You over intellectualize it. You over complicate it is what I'm getting. It's like I get simple, make it more simple, or simplize, or simplify. You need to like be simplify. I'm hearing for you, pseudonym. Simplify. You need to simplify your life. Or you need to simplify your purpose or what you feel called to as your purpose. Yeah, Gio, what kind of smoothie are you making? What do y'all put in y'all smoothies? My go-to for my smoothie is spinach. Well, should I tell? I'll tell you some of y'all because y'all know some people watch. But anyways, spinach. I really love how I'm heavy on the greens. Spinach, celery, and then sometimes I'll add or not broccoli. No, sometimes I'll add carrots. I mean, stuff like that. But you gotta add something sweet to it, like grapes. One good thing you can add is an orange can be good, but an orange can give it a little bit of bitter, like sourness. Apples are delicious, like something kind of creamy like that, sweet and creamy. So I love a good smoothie, child. I love how you can mix and match it and tailor it to your liking. I'm actually a great teacher, just really disappointed in our education system and how little it supports teachers and students. You're 28. So you're an actual teacher. Like that's your profession? Cuz I was just pulling that out of the hat. You really do feel pulled towards leadership. You're an overthinker. Or apples or banana. Yeah. Bananas are good too. I don't usually buy bananas that often. I guess I should. Bananas are very filling as well. But they definitely have a sweetness to them and creaminess as well. Queen of Emotion shows up. Queen of Emotions is emotional mastery, but you are the queen of emotions. You said you're a Cancer sun, Cancer rising, or Cancer moon, something like that. Oh no, you're good at teaching. Got it. Strawberries, blueberries, bananas, sunflower seed, butter, honey or agave, cinnamon. It's for breakfast, and sunflower seeds are the best protein. That's why I add sunflower seed butter. Interesting. I love good strawberry banana smoothie with orange juice. That sounds so good. Not my profession, just a skill. Love blueberries in my smoothie too. Yeah, blueberries are really good. And sometimes really inexpensive as well. Page of materials shows up facing the queen of emotions. Um there's something with you as well, synonyms where you're strong in your emotions and strong in your like integrity, strong in your mind and your thoughts, but when it comes to execution, you struggle for some reason. I'm hearing you struggle with execution, like you overcomplicate the execution part. Does that make sense, pseudonyms? I'm having handed them a sunflower seed butter for the protein. It's not, you're actually making me want sunflower seeds just in general. Sunflower seeds are so good. Sunflower seeds are really good also in salad too, actually. Absolutely, I definitely Italy. Definitely struggle with execution. Ace of Voices shows up, connected to thoughts, the mind communication, change, transformation. Feel like you need to change the words you speak, your thoughts. This is something I've needed to be more conscious of when it comes to like energy around love. Like the words I say, like the things I project. Instead of saying like, for example, I wish, it's like I am or I have, like I want, like something like that, you know? Three of Voices shows up. Overthinking, overcomplicating. The Death card shows up, connected to the past, career, professional destiny. It's almost like this is spirit saying like, let go of your traditional thought process of a career or a purpose. Like, let that go. Like, clear your mind of what a traditional purpose or normal purpose looks like. And also, Spirit is saying for you, pseudonyms, purpose can be more than one thing. So, yes, you can find purpose in your career, but you can and will find purpose in other things too, other people too, other places too. All right. Purpose is also an ever changing thing. It's like the energy of artists who like or musicians who go through different eras, right? Their purposes change, as they go through those eras. It's not just them changing, it's their motivations, their intentions, their hidden motives, their purpose in what they're doing, why they're creating. Like purpose isn't a constant thing, or it's not a it's not a static thing. I'm hearing for pseudonyms. But that's where purpose lies for you right now. All right? If that makes sense. Let's get your final card. Oh, and soy milk. I love soy milk. I actually can't drink regular milk technically. At least not raw. I've never been a milk drinker anyway, so yeah. But I do really love soy milk. Soy milk, it can be so good and refreshing, especially the chocolate soy milk. But I haven't had it in years, so now I want some though. Do they still make that chocolate soy milk? But I heard there's some interesting things in that chocolate soy milk that may not be so wonderful once you learn what's in it. So coconut milk works good too. Yes. Let's get the final card for pseudonyms. I resonate so much with everything you are saying. Thank you. Yes, pseudonyms, you're so welcome. Your final card is Seven of Emotion. Please excuse my nails that are not done, I know. And the polish is also like literally wearing off, but child, at least my nails are real, and I just have to put paint on them, honey. I don't have to pop them on and pop them off. So thank God for that, honey. For good nail beds and stuff like that, child. But I know I need to do my nails. All right. All right. Pseudonyms. Let's read. Seven of Emotion. It says your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. Chocolate soy milk is yummy. I also like chocolate almond milk. Yes, chocolate soy milk is yummy. I am allergic to almonds. I'm actually allergic to all like nuts, peanuts, and all those types of stuff. But yeah, chocolate soy milk is delicious though. All right, let's. Thank you. I didn't put your name on the thingy. Why did you not tell me? I thought I put your name on the thingy, but I just realized. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when I think I put your name on the up there. This is what happens actually. I put where I end up putting your name. So I did type your name. I just didn't type your name in the right place. I'm sorry. Pseudonyms. It's Mercury retrograde. Charge it to Mercury retrograde, honey. All right. Not my. Well, you can charge it to my mind too because it is late as well. But let me put the thing up there now. All right. You didn't notice? Oh my god, I just noticed it. Yes, Alexander. Period. So Alexander, do you follow other spiritual readers? Like, how did you find me? I'm so intrigued by the new people and how the new people find these live readings because not everyone likes the live collective readings and like just hanging out and chilling like this. So when the new people show up, it's always like, how did you find us? Especially the late night crew, child. Because the late night crew is a whole different like element. Yeah, it's also Mercury retrograde, child. You're welcome, pseudonyms. And next, I think, is AK. AK, thank you for your donation. Let's get to your question. All right. Let's get to AK's question. How do you see me doing at MVCC? How do you see me doing at MVCC? I love catching you late. Yeah, I noticed that the late night lives are actually really lively. It's like always surprising to me how lively the like really late night lives. But on a weekend like this, I'm not surprised. But it be the weekdays where it's like I'm like, let me go live on the 2 a.m., 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, child, and y'all be up. I'm like, wow. Yes, I do follow other spiritual readers. I'm also a night owl and I'm fascinated by celebrity culture too. Period, Alexander. Gio says, I'm going to bed now, but happy 4th of July. I say it because we built this country. This country's ours. Our ancestors built it, so honor them today. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Gio. Period. I'm actually so surprised you're up this late, Lamarr. Yeah, I got back from the Minion. I saw the Minions movie tonight. And it was a midnight showing as well. So y'all know I love late night showings. I'm exhausted, gonna go to sleep. Love the live. Thank you, Lamont, everyone. Good night, pseudonyms. All right, AK, let's get into it. How would AK do at MVCC? What message do AK, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for AK about how AK will do at MVCC? Once again, last call for live readings. If anyone wants to send a donation for a live reading before I sign off for the night, get your donations in. However, I'm also available for personal readings as well. And make sure y'all follow me on my social media pages, my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, my second YouTube channel. All right, there's the link for live readings. Once again, last call for live readings. Get your live readings in before I sign off for the night. You can ask any question you want. Oh man, you signed me out? Really? Get it out of my head. No, I can't shake this feeling that calls in my bed. Is anyone doing anything fun for 4th of July? I'm gonna go see Star Wars. May the 4th of July, may the 4th of July be with you, right? Um, I'm gonna go see Star Wars at 10:50. I'm gonna go see Grogu again. But is anyone else? I mean, I'm working, But is anyone doing anything fun? Are you doing anything fun, Alexander or AK? Or well, Geo and pseudonyms went to bed, child. All right, Muse of Voices shows up for you, AK. Muse of Voices is crossing a bridge. Voices deals with knowledge, information, sharing information, soaking up information, building a bridge to communication. Muse of Voices also is about building a bridge to maybe a different version of yourself as well, different elements of yourself. Like being exposed to different parts of yourself you didn't know were there or you weren't aware of. So I feel like this MVCC experience is going to teach you about yourself, AK, or has the propensity to teach you about yourself, let alone what you're being taught in the classroom. You have some family in town, so hopefully we will go do something. That sounds fun. Is it hot in Texas? Because it's a heat wave out here. Ciao. Before emotion shows up for you, AK, connected to money, finances, resources, stability. This is emotionally getting wrapped up in what may not be important in the moment. Like, oh my god, I can't believe how expensive this is. Oh my god, I can't believe how expensive this book is. And oh my god, this has to work out, because I've already spent so much money. It's like focus on being in the present. Not how what would be a good way to say this, spirit? What I'm being shown. Focus on what's ahead of you, not the all encompassing. It's almost like imagine you're in a big ship or you're in a big submarine. Focus on what's ahead of you and not the fact that you are steering this big 10-ton thing of steel. Like if you let that thought get to you, then you might make some, wrong decisions, if you let the bigger picture overwhelm you. Focus on the small details and not the bigger picture. I feel like the bigger picture overwhelms you sometimes, AK. What did I think of the new Minions movie? I liked it. It was very interesting. I have so many thoughts about it. First of all, I didn't expect them to not speak English, the Minions to not speak English. I didn't expect the plot to be so intricate. It reminded me of SpongeBob, how sometimes SpongeBob, even though it's a kid's movie, sometimes SpongeBob can be, or a TV show, I guess in this case, sometimes SpongeBob can be like naughty. It kind of had those elements where I was like, is this a kid's movie? Like, why do they keep doing this joke? But then there were some parts where I genuinely did laugh as well and giggle. I liked it. I thought it was cute. I give it like a 5. I would give it no higher than a 6, no lower than a 5 out of 10. Personally, it was cute. It has been very hot in Texas. Thankfully, it's starting to cool down some. Yeah, it's starting to cool down here too. AK 10 of emotions, being a part of something, being a part of a bigger picture, familiar energy, familiar faces, familiar spaces. So there could be something about MVCC that is familiar to you, or you could end up meeting familiars. Maybe it's on the land that is familiar to you, like past life energy, karmic energy, or maybe there are familiar people that you're meant to meet there. All right. So I feel like there's a lot of purpose there for you at MVCC. I feel like there's an energy of also feeling welcome, like this is where I belong. I feel like I belong here. All right. Page of inspiration does show up connected to emotions. It's going to be a competitive. It's going to be it's going to be a competitive environment as well for you, AK. Those minions are really mischievous, but they're so cute. Their accents are adorable. Low key, I would watch it again, to be honest. It was my first introduction to the Minions, so I had never like seen a Minions anything before this, so I didn't know what I was getting into, but I had fun. I did doze off a few times, but it was a midnight showing, child, so it is what it is. But overall, it was a good movie. I didn't doze off for too long though. The Justice card shows up. Balancing the scales, fairness. This is also about you being treated fairly. The question of will you be treated fairly at this location, at this MVCC experience. I feel like you will be treated fairly and valued, like like you are valued, not just like you're another number. The Three of Voices shows up. Is this a 3-year school? I've never seen the Despicable Me movies. No. Is that where they're from? Are they from the Despicable Me movies? Were they not their own thing always? No. I also was surprised about their lore. Like how they have to serve someone or like something like that. I found that interesting. I was like, oh, okay. So it was a lot. It was a lot to take in. The death card shows up for you, AK, connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. Interesting. What's next to the death card? Next to the death card is the Knight of Materials. The death card shows up connected to one-on-one relationships, which could be professional relationships and professional connections. I'm wondering if once again though this MVCC would be your final destination, or if you would end up leaving or relocating from here as well. The Temperance card shows up. So once again, I feel like you're gonna feel welcomed. I feel like there's a sense of this is exactly where I need to be. All right. I get the Lovers card connected to timing, long-term goals. So I feel like you would have an overall good experience. Um, and I hear the word well placed. So I feel like this is a school that's well placed, meaning maybe well placed in its location, in its jurisdiction, but well placed in terms of placing its students in positions outside of school as well. Or students being able to, place themselves. All right. No, it's not a 3-year school. Got it. Well, Alexander says that's where they were first appeared in the Despicable Me universe. Got it. Okay, so this is just like them getting their own movie kind of thing. I thought it was cute. I thought it was really cute. I've learned that, and maybe it's an age thing, I've learned that I really need to incorporate more of these like lighthearted movies like Minions and monsters like The Mandalorian, Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Grogu, because I think they just have a positive effect. Once again, it's mental health, right? It puts you in a good mental health mood. It makes you smile. It makes you laugh. It makes you cry, child. It makes you feel. I think it's important to feel. We have to feel as human beings, period. All right? That's part of the benefit, the blessing and the curse of being a human being is being able to feel, isn't it, child? Honey. Can I get an amen on that one? Speaking of blessing and curse. All right, final card for AK. Healer of Action. How long have we been on here? Because I was about to say, it feels like we've been on for a while. We've been on for almost 2 hours. Healer of Action, AK. Do I see you graduating? Did you want to send another question for another question, AK? Did you did you have another question you wanted to ask, AK? By the way, if anyone has any last minute readings, any last minute donations you want to send in, speak now or hold your peace. Send your donation now or hold your peace. Because I'm probably going to be signing off in the next 5 to 15 minutes. All right. Healer of Action. It says this is a time, AK, when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, who could definitely describe, or which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. Remember, I was telling you how this MVCC, which was the question, the original question, is going to help teach you about you or help you evolve, help you grow, help you learn about you. So, I think it might be a good direction for you to go in, AK. Yeah, the Minions by themselves have 3 movies. The one you saw is the 3rd movie in the Minions universe. Got it. So I'm gonna have to watch the first 2 then if I come across them. Okay. One movie I do regret not seeing this year is the Super Mario Brothers movie, but no one really talks about that movie, so I'm assuming that wasn't good. Did anyone see that movie? I think J Manuel might have seen that movie, or I don't know. Did anyone else see that movie, the Super Mario Brothers? I unfortunately did not see it. Sorry, I'm sending text to some of my mods. I saw that movie. I thought it was cute. Which one, Alexander? Oh, the Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm kind of like sad I didn't get to see it in the theaters. I'm trying to think of what else is coming out. I don't know what else is coming out, honestly. I know the Evil Dead movie's coming out soon. I heard they're making a new Scream. They're already filming a new Scream, chow. Scream 8. That'll be interesting. Are you talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie? Yeah, I'm talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, the one that just came out not too long ago. Yeah. Supergirl was a flop. I actually like Supergirl. I didn't mind Supergirl. I actually like the actress who played Supergirl too. Like I actually liked that movie. I thought that was I thought the movie was pretty good actually. I mean, it wasn't like great or amazing, but it was a solid once again 5, 6 out of 10. Just like the Minions movie. So, right, you like Supergirl? Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Okay, we have a cat that wants to say hello. Hold on. Come here, Fonzie. Yeah, I like Supergirl. And I thought the dog in Supergirl was so cute, even though it was CGI. Fonzie B. Oh God, Fonzie B. Meow, 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 meow. Fonzie. Fonzie B. Okay, Fonzie. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. All right, Fonzie, the show's over. What did you think about tonight's show? I guess that means tonight was a good show, honey. Well, all right. Well, Fonzie approves, so I thank y'all so much. Alexander, it was so nice to meet you. Keep in touch. Let this not be the last time that we cross paths, Alexander. All right. I like your energy. I like your vibe. And now that I know you're December Capricorn, child, I like your vibe even more. I love December Cap. So definitely keep in touch, Alexander. If you have Instagram, TikTok, if you have Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, follow me, Alexander. And I appreciate everyone. Thank you, pseudonyms, AK, Geo, everyone that joined us tonight. Right, Fonzie? Right, Fonzie B? Right, funds Townsend. Tauntaun. Tauntaun. Look at the tail wagging. It's the tail for me. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me. Yes, Alexander. Have a good night, everyone. I love you all. I will catch you all in the next video, or I will see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. By the way, if you want a personal reading, definitely check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Let me show you my website for anyone who wants to book with me. Fonzie. This is my website. LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews. You can also email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Text me at 703-791-9162. Check out the reviews. Fonzie. And if you would like your own personal reading, definitely check out my store section of my website. This is where you can go to view everything I offer. And I offer quite a lot. I offer email readings, video recorded readings sent to your email, 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long phone readings, as well as candles, open roads, blockage removal, cleansing candles, custom candles, success in finances, success in love candles, individual birth chart readings, compatibility birth chart readings, 12-month ahead predictive transit birth chart readings, mediumship readings, past life readings, handmade evil eye bracelets, money candles with Cleopatra, tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes, astrocartography readings, Fonzie Could You Move, astrocartography readings, and so much more. If you'd be interested in any of these things, then definitely check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available and I would love to read for you. All right. All right, Fonzie, say goodbye. Say goodbye, Fonzie. Say goodbye, Fonzie B. Come here. Come here. Come here, Cicely. Say goodbye, Fonzie B. Say goodbye, Fonstanza. Okay. He tolerated that for about 30 seconds. All right. Well, we love you. Thank you all. Fonzie says goodbye. Bye, everyone. I guess the tail wag means bye. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler, you might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head, because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. I'm on the stage, down on my knees. Show me your smile, your white teeth. Time has not been kind to you, I'm aware. Karma's not blind to that Ezra's hair. Show me those teeth, give a real big smile. Humbleness might be worth your while. You're gonna respect me, because I respect myself. And no one will arrest me, arrest me for loving myself. And no, you cannot test me, I am grounded within myself. And no, you cannot test me, because I love myself. And no one will arrest me, arrest me for loving myself, loving myself, loving myself. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth, show me. Wanna see your teeth.